Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor.
Seems Beidou is a captain.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically...
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that
Okay, thanks for coming all this...
Just following orders. I'll...
Ah, you finally... All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're... We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and...
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say...
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been... Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still... Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know...
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy sea...
With any luck, it'll give you a head start. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say, if you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any move...
No need to worry.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my
Oh, right!
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous...
Fair seas, Captain Beidou!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sukoku, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and My apologies, but I'll have to ask you.
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order.
So, where?
The Outlander Affairs agents, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on
Sheesh. So it.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. Now, let's head over. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes.
Paimon wasn't so much questioned.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
That's not how you haggle. By all.
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than...
Then they'll milk them for a...
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from the most that overseas merchants can do to look at, that's how the international trade...
So it's a trade
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for outlanders trying. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your... After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you... Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know...
Really? Wow,
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal. Connections come at a high No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just I like to do things in a way that keeps...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of... Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, recently things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so the head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some
Yes. Left, right, and center.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our... No. What's really those Mora grubbers from the
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that.
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the...
Crystal marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had... Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped it. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. Now there's only one vendor who even...
Isn't that what they call...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard. Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him?
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with... If I remember correctly, are you...
Got it! We're on...
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? Haha, very funny. Real fixers don't. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade...
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting their time. The price...
Hey, what's your...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's... If you wanna taste
That was quick. You resolved it all.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after...
You're saying he used to be a...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a... The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree...
So he left the association and...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have...
Really? Is that all?
Well then, it sounds like you may...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
Oh, it's
So, trying to play. Huh? What is this?
Just close your eyes already.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. And the sound of the waves. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the...
This guy has a really active imagination.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that. Don't you think I've wanted to talk?
Well, no one's...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer them... All right, I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy cat. So come on, get it up.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigar. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an
It's
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to this. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long.
Really? Well, then they're...
Keijiro, it's him!
After him!
Love and freedom. Which one should I choose? How boring. Should I close early? It's not like we're getting any customers.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work. Should I close early? It's not like I'll get
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there. Whoa, it's boring. Pаймon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go. Huh? You are...
I need a little more time.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some...
So you think you can use this against me to...
Word has it that samurai in the commission place great importance on reputation.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite...
Well, even if what you say is...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
And not even an ounce.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had
Come on, Harrison. We've already...
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue.
A helping hand. The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve...
Uh-oh. This is...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this?
Who are you supposed to be? And
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro...
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful...
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clans, you wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the show.
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all...
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat. No response, huh? I suppose that...
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more... If nothing else, I'm sure that...
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many people lit... Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you... Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island.
You've been keeping your true... So, the Yashiro...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan.
Seems like she must be super famous in Ina's...
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent...
Still pretty good going for...
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your... That is, that you have what it takes to change...
Change the tide of...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps... Yes, of course. I completely
Toma
Well, my work on Rito. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Naru, good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so did Toma Oh, darn it! No wonder as soon as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to Kimura Tea House to... Well, guess we should give it a try.
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Naruk.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as...
As expect, Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Committee? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon... Who knows? Maybe he's our big...
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office.
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual Come on in. Let's...
Did you get up?
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to meet you. So, the reason we...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned...
So what you're saying...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the...
Exactly!
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor.
Whoa, you heard about that? Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck. Rito is greatly honored to have... One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping...
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need.
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingxin. A flower grows...
Yep, we've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that
Hmm?
wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? Then how about this? We have a few items that...
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be...
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Halt, you two!
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you...
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly meet, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Paimon knew something just didn't seem right about him.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiro. This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your...
Is it Paimon or does something...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well...
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be... My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders.
Paimon gets the whole...
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain...
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respect. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help. Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my... Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's...
Shinojo, you can't...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself.
Yes, but that's not...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once.
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Another
You're
test.
seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
The wrong person. Such a pain.
Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
One with nature.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiraki, stay close.
See no more!
You're dead meat!
The wind knows me. To the berry. Cheap tricks. Could go like this.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission.
My lady?
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it.
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one...
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you all...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If
Yes, of course.
But what will happen?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy.
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.